Displaced persons in Nigeria is becoming alarming. Internally displaced persons are people who have been forced to flee their homes in order to avoid conflicts and persecutions, situations of generalized violence, violation of human rights, natural or man-made disasters, but remain within their home country borders. In April 2014, the abduction of more than 200 young girls from a school in Chibok, Borno State, and further kidnap and attack of women and girls in the wake of insurgency in the northeast raised fear among the local population, forcing many to flee the region to other parts of the country. Martha Iswa is one of those who fled to Ibejuleki in Lagos. Life has not been easy with us, and all we need is government intervention to enable us go back to our roots, she says.
Trouble brought us from Chibok to Lagos so as to have a better life. Even at that, things are not easy here. Instead of staying here, no work and means of livelihood, it is better to go back to Chibok.
Internally displaced persons are among the most vulnerable set of people who the government need to cater for by ensuring that they are secure and of sound health. While the government might be overwhelmed by this huge task, some philanthropic Nigerians and groups like the Justice and Peace Development have stepped up to help by offering free medical treatment to these people.
Apart from probably feeding them and I don't know, doing this kind of outreach, a whole lot of them, I think, are disillusioned. No one is ever as comfortable outside their zone. Many of them itch to go home. So basically, and we are applauding the fact that, things are beginning to get stabilized, and we are hoping that pretty soon many of them will return to their base, because no matter how much we try to help them out here, they still feel alienated. So I think that is the major thing. Secondly, it would be nice to encourage them, because many of them, like I said, are disillusioned about so many things that have happened, and they feel that society at large, that even outside government, has failed them. So it would be nice to have them reintegrated into the society. When they get back, hopefully many of them will be able to find a source of livelihood.
Apart from the medical outreach, the group also donated food items, toiletries and clothes to the IDPs. The team, led by Reverend Father Raymond Anoliefo, said the program aims at showing mercy to about 5,000 inhabitants of the camp, comprising mostly women and children.
We know the plight of the displaced persons all around Nigeria, but this particular community, something unique about it is that it is not too known. A lot of them are young people. Girls and women more, but the other you have the men. And then try to see we could run a few tests and help them build some form of medical platform to assist them in that regard. I'm sure majority of them here, home is always better. They would still want to go back to their homes, but until there is some level of certainty that their homes are safe enough, until then, it may be a bit difficult to ask them to go back. Even this community needs a bit of attention. Not just the fact that they host an IDP center or an IDP camp. The community as a whole, you can see the roads are not tarred. There are no potable water from this place. So you will need a couple of government intervention.
While calling on other well-meaning Nigerians to do same, the group says the greatest good that government can do to displaced persons is getting rid of the menace threatening the livelihood of Nigerians.